Good afternoon everybody from Billund Airport here in Denmark, and I have to say it's a very nice new terminal building. So I flew here this morning with Sun Air from Manchester, as you'll have seen in the previous video. Had a quick trip to the Lego house which was really enjoyable. But today and for the next few days it's all about requalifying for my Star Alliance Gold status. So from here I fly to Stockholm on the CRJ 900 with Scandinavian Airlines SAS. So come along and let's see what it's all about. First port of call, ladies and gentlemen, is the King Amulet Lounge. Unlike other Star Alliance airlines, SAS does not have an agreement for gold card holders here. However, Priority Pass saved the day. I have to say I was very impressed. I opted to pay just $7 for this extra legroom seat, which was well worth it, especially as I had no seat neighbour. If you've ever wondered what the sky at night looks like over Billund, well, today's your lucky day. It's dark. Very dark. So, now we're in the air, let's flick through the SAS magazine. The same day I made this flight, SAS had just received their first Airbus A350, and they're rightly proud. It's a fine machine. There's the usual selection of food and drink to buy on board, and at typically Scandinavian prices. As well as it being very dark outside, yes, that coffee could indeed repair potholes. Soon enough our short 50-minute flight is landing, and I have to say, it was very relaxing. Although after an early start in Manchester this morning, then a day at Lego in Billund, I'm ready for bed. And yes, it's a dark February night here in Stockholm too. Sorry about that. Hello everybody, so I'm back at home now, and I just want to give you the likes and the things that I kind of didn't like so much with this relatively short 50-minute flight with Scandinavian Airlines from Billund to Stockholm Arlanda. So on the plus side, what I find with Scandinavian Airlines generally is that the extra legroom seats are fairly cheap to buy, so you should absolutely go ahead and do that. I paid just £7 for this extra legroom seat, and it was well worth it, particularly because I had quite a busy day, quite a long day, and I just wanted to relax. As an additional bonus, I didn't have a seat neighbour, which was great. You also get a free tea, coffee or water on Scandinavian Airlines, the European and domestic sectors. So, you know, compare that to BA, where in economy these days, domestically and around Europe, you don't get anything. So, again, another bonus. The cabin lighting was kept dim throughout the flight, which I really enjoyed because, as I say, it had been quite a long day. Once I'd had my free coffee, I just wanted to sleep for a few minutes, which was really good. What I didn't like, I'm probably not the world's biggest fan of the CRJ 900, if I'm totally honest. I find, you know, historically I used to fly with Lufthansa's CRJ 200s many years ago, and to me they're just equally as noisy. So I never really find it a comfortable aircraft, purely because it's so noisy. The other thing is that this route is very popular, which means that fares are very high. It got me where I needed to be, so I can't complain. But for reference, this is a short 50-minute flight, and it cost me £167, which was more than I'd usually pay for a sector of that length in economy. The wider issue with Scandinavian Airlines that I'm finding more and more is that they're really not bought into Star Alliance anymore, in my experience. So the gold benefits that you'll get, and I should point out that my Star Alliance gold is not with SAS, it's with Turkish Airlines. That said, the idea with all of these alliances is that you get reciprocal arrangements and reciprocal things like lounge access and fast track. And whilst I find that fairly consistent with British Airways, where I have equivalent gold status in one world, I find with SAS, it varies by airport, and I don't think that's the idea of an alliance. So in Billund, for example, they advertise on their website that you can use fast track security in the lounge, and when I actually tried to use that on this flight, I got denied for both. I knew that I was going to, because I've had previous experience with things like this. So a few years ago, what SAS did is they cancelled all of the third-party contract arrangements that they had. So what you'll read on the Star Alliance website conflicts with the experience you'll get when flying with Scandinavian Airlines. I'm not sure if they treat their own elites differently. That is to say, Euro bonus, Diamond and Gold members perhaps are treated slightly differently, I don't know. But certainly as far as Star Alliance is concerned, Scandinavian isn't the best airline to fly with if you're after the published benefits. That said, at Billund Airport, the airport lounge is very nice, and I did get access to the lounge because they take Priority Pass. So if you're passing through Billund, if you have Priority Pass, you should definitely give the lounge a go. The food is excellent, the lounge is great, and you have some really good views of the runway as well. In fact, it's probably the best Priority Pass lounge I've visited in the last 12 months. So there you go. That's my summary. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.